In this video for Bike Culture Hub, we take a deep dive into what makes the 2026 XT500 such an anticipated machine, its features, its power plant, its design, its real-world usability, and what sets it apart in a world full of high-tech adventure bikes. As soon as you approach the 2026 XT500, it becomes clear Yamaha didn't just recycle old design ideas. They blended everything that made the original iconic, the simple round headlight, slim tank, tall stance, exposed mechanical character, with modern engineering that fits 2026 standards. The bike looks rugged, pure, and purpose-built, not oversized like many adventure bikes, not overly delicate like lightweight trail machines. It hits a sweet spot where simplicity meets durability. The sculpted fuel tank resembles the classic XT silhouette but carries sharp new contours, giving the bike that perfect fusion of retro charm and modern sharpness. The seat remains long and flat, perfect for adjusting your weight off-road, and the frame maintains that raw mechanical beauty that fans of the XT family always admired. The engine is the soul of the XT500 experience, and Yamaha understood that better than anyone. The original XT500's thumping single-cylinder engine became world-famous because of its reliability, torque, and unique sound. For the 2026 edition, Yamaha returns to the single-cylinder formula but with a huge leap in refinement. The new 499 cubic centimeters fuel-injected, liquid-cooled single produces strong bottom and torque and a surprisingly smooth mid-range. Yamaha has tuned this engine to behave exactly like a classic thumper should: punchy when you open the throttle, consistent when climbing steep inclines, and stable when cruising at middle RPMs. What makes this power plant impressive is how Yamaha managed to maintain that legendary low RPM grunt while also introducing modern efficiency, reduced emissions, and much lower vibration thanks to an updated counterbalancer. Off-road, the engine feels predictable, controlled, and confidence-inspiring. On the road, it gives enough highway capability to cruise comfortably without feeling stressed. Performance is where the XT500 shows its true identity. While many adventure bikes today focus on massive power figures and overwhelming electronics, the XT500 takes a simpler, purer approach to riding. The lightweight chassis makes maneuvering effortless. The suspension system, featuring a 43mm front fork with long travel and a rear monoshock tuned for both comfort and impact absorption, gives you the confidence to attack dirt trails, gravel roads, and rocky climbs without hesitation. Whether you're weaving between trees on narrow forest tracks or crossing long stretches of uneven terrain, the suspension keeps the bike composed and forgiving. This bike truly embodies the philosophy of usable power rather than high horsepower numbers. It's designed for real riders, real conditions, and real adventures. On paved roads, the XT feels surprisingly comfortable for a bike originally engineered for off-road exploration. The seat ergonomics, upright riding posture, and wide handlebars make long journeys manageable. Yamaha includes a traction-enhanced dual-sport tire setup that grips confidently both on and off pavement. The braking setup includes a modern disc brake system with ABS, but in line with old-school XT riding culture, Yamaha allows rear ABS to be disabled for more dynamic trail control. Cornering is light and intuitive, with the bike responding quickly to rider input thanks to its lower weight and nimble geometry. The engine delivers enough power to keep up with highway traffic while still letting the rider enjoy the minimalist magic of a single-cylinder dual-sport machine. One of the standout qualities of the XT500 revival is its minimal electronics approach. Yamaha resisted the temptation to overload the bike with touchscreens and dozens of riding modes. Instead, the XT500 focuses on mechanical purity. You get selectable ABS, a simple but clear digital instrument display, and fuel injection mapping optimized for both economy and performance. What you don't get are unnecessary layers of tech that complicate trail riding. There is no traction control menu to scroll through, no suspension you need a manual to understand, no cornering IMU controlling every motion. The bike feels raw yet refined, simple yet capable. That is exactly what XT riders have always loved, a machine that lets you ride, not a machine that tells you how to ride. The design language of the 2026 model is worthy of a closer look. Yamaha truly mastered the idea of modern retro. The round LED headlight blends old-school charm with new-age brightness. The tank graphics echo the iconic XT stripes, but the finish is sleeker and more premium. The exhaust system remains high-mounted and rugged, perfect for clearing obstacles and preventing water ingestion during shallow crossings. The frame is exposed just enough to reflect the raw mechanical DNA of the original XT. Every inch of the bike looks functional, no fake vents, no unnecessary plastics, no dramatic overdesigned panels. Riders who appreciate purposeful machines will immediately recognize this philosophy. Yamaha claims the bike weighs significantly less than competing 500 cubic centimeters dual sports, making it one of the easiest bikes to handle in its class. That weight advantage transforms the way the XT behaves on tough trails. You can slide the rear tire, flick the bike between tight turns, or lift the front wheel with minimal effort. When encountering obstacles like roots, rocks, or unexpected bumps, the XT500 doesn't resist the rider. Instead, it works with you, absorbing impacts and preserving momentum. For new dual sport riders, this makes the XT far more forgiving. For experienced explorers, it gives them the platform to push harder without fatigue. Fuel efficiency is another highlight. Yamaha tuned the engine for long-distance adventures, giving the bike impressive mileage even when ridden aggressively. Combined with a reasonably sized fuel tank, the XT500 makes weekend exploration and rural adventures incredibly practical. It's the kind of bike you can take deep into the countryside without worrying about fuel stops. This efficiency also makes the XT a great option for daily commuting, especially for riders who prefer a rugged, reliable machine that handles city potholes as easily as it handles off-road terrain. Pricing is another important factor. Yamaha places the 2026 XT500 in an accessible mid-range price bracket, expected around $7,999 to $8,499, depending on the region. This makes it one of the most affordable adventure-capable motorcycles on the market. Considering the build quality, the durability, and Yamaha's reputation for long-lasting engines, the pricing makes the XT500 one of the strongest value propositions in the entire dual-sport category. The XT500's unique selling points revolve around its ability to connect past and present. It revives a lineage that shaped the world of dual-sport riding, yet it brings modern reliability, fuel injection, updated suspension, and LED lighting without losing its classic mechanical heart. This balance is incredibly rare in today's motorcycle market. Most retro bikes focus on style with little emphasis on capability, while most adventure bikes chase technology and complexity. The XT stands in the middle, simple, rugged, beautiful, capable, and truly connected to its heritage. In the end, the 2026 Yamaha XT500 is more than a motorcycle. It is a reminder of why people fell in love with riding in the first place. It's a machine that encourages exploration, invites adventure, and rewards skill without overwhelming the rider. It's the kind of bike that feels alive beneath you, the kind that carries stories in its thump, the kind that gets better the more you ride it. Yamaha has crafted a motorcycle that honors the legends of the past while giving today's riders a modern tool they can trust. If you're considering a motorcycle that combines history with capability, simplicity with reliability, and adventure with everyday usability, the 2026 Yamaha XT500 deserves a spot at the top of your list. Whether you're hitting trails, exploring countryside roads, or just riding through the city with a classic aesthetic, the XT500 delivers an unmatched blend of character and performance. This is Bike Culture Hub, and that was your deep dive review of the all-new 2026 Yamaha XT500. Until the next ride, stay safe, stay passionate, and keep the culture alive.